How are y'all, and welcome back to another episode on KCG Plays. Today we are playing just a regular floor 9 run on Luck Be a Landlord. So as always, we'll jump straight into it. So let's see what kind of interesting synergies today holds for us. 25 kinds due in 5 spins. Okay, let's take a early cultist, I guess. I was looking at the coal there as well. I'll take a dwarf. I don't mind a dwarf. But I think cultists are quite good. I was actually told recently I had my maths wrong on this. So I thought this was 25 kinds every 20 spins. Because there's 20 places they can land. So I was averaging as like 1.2. But actually, because all the corners, it's 20 for the corners and then another 16, so it's 36 kinds every 20 spins, so it's actually worth like 1.75, something like that. So it's actually a lot better than I thought it was. It's almost worth 2, so that's why I'll take it. I'll take a monkey. Admittedly, the bubble there was worth 2, so it could have been better, but not too bad. We made the 25 with only 2 left over. I suppose we did take a cultist, which is currently worthless. Let's take a wine for the dwarf, and grave robber is great this early on. Let's see if we can fill up with spirits. Do I want a second monkey? Let's take a coal. Kind of, okay, with the dwarf hit, we are safe. And a second cultist is definitely great. So let's have these start paying out. Let's take a shiny pebble. And let's start stacking luck and seeing if we can get something else. We'll take a key. So we're kind of taking things. You don't want to skip too much too early. I know that's definitely one of my problems, is I skip way more than I should and way earlier than I should. Lemon is great though. That means we actually don't have to take symbols that are only worth 1. So we can be a bit more choosy. Let's take a safe. So what I was trying to do there, to get back to what I was saying, was I was trying to take symbols that would kind of be decent later on. We didn't take mining key. I don't particularly want a miner. I don't mind having a banana peel in the deck though. We might pick up a thief later on, although with, don't want any of these. With unless you have wanted poster, thief isn't great. Let's take another shiny pebble. We are well ahead of rent with all these empties giving us 1. We're well ahead of rent, so I don't need to worry too much. And we made the 100 rent payment with 60 left over. So here we don't want a pinata. I guess we could take a void stone, or we could take a target. It's worth 2. Let's take a void stone. We could take pizza the cat. Sure, let's take pizza the cat, I guess. An urn is great. Give us a spirit, that'll help. Another cultist, as always, is decent. And this run is starting to look pretty good. Let's take a reroll capsule. I don't particularly, unless we have the item for toddlers, I'm not going to pick up a toddler. Cheese, we could pick up a mouse. I probably won't though, it's a bit late. Let's reroll and see if we can get anything better. Is a buffing capsule likely to give us 10? It might. Let's try it. Well, they give us 1, 3, 4, 5. Give us 5. Not great. I already have a monkey, so let's take a 5-sided dice. It's worth 3 on average, just bringing up our average. And we made the 150 rent payment with 67 left over. 225 now due in 7 spins. We don't need a hooligan because we already have grave robber. Let's re-roll and let's pick up a ninja, I guess. Okay, we have jack-o'-lantern, so I guess we could now pick up a toddler. They are decent enough. Let's skip this. And here is a thief. Let's pick it up. We do have a banana peel, so it'll both get rid of the banana peel and give us 3 per spin. We'll take a wine for the dwarf, that's fine. And do I want another, can we survive another coal? I think we can. There goes our thief. Our first diamond is hit. We're getting 40 per turn. Yep, we'll definitely be grand. Let's take a urn. Okay, we're getting about 30 per turn. I didn't take a cheese, so I won't take a mouse. I won't take a banana peel. If I want one, I'll pick up a banana. And we made the rent with only 36 left over, so that's not great. 300 now due in 7 spins. We need about, say, 260, 270. We need about 40 per spin. Let's take a coconut half, and let's take rare or better. What is rare or better? I think it's apple. Don't want that. Let's take a reroll. Okay. And I just need to take a look at how many symbols we have. It might be time to use our... Will I take a toddler? A toddler is worth 2 and it opens up. Let's take a toddler. And let's remove... Okay, we don't have that many symbols yet, so we don't need to remove yet. 33 per symbol, we're not making enough. Let's reroll, let's take another cultist. And let's remove the kind. Okay, that will hopefully bring us over the edge. Big urn is great. Let's take out something else as well. That's only worth 1. Let's take out pearl. Come on. 44. How are we doing? 3 spins. We need about another big urn is great. We need, yeah, 40 per spin will do it. So we should be fine. Got our dwarf eaten. That's great. Let's take a beer for the dwarf. Although actually I think a bubble, if it gets eaten by a toddler, is worth more than a beer. Am I correct? 6, so 12. Yes, yes I am. Let's take a coconut half. Come on. Okay, we had one of our big urns break, so we should be fine. 300, only 26 left over, so not great. 375 now due in 8 spins. Let's take a coconut and let's take protractor is great. Lucky cat. No, Lucky cat's also decent, but protractor is fantastic. It just helps at clearing up the board. I wonder, does this count as being in a corner when protractor hits? That'll be interesting. So we need about 300. We need about 40 odd per turn. The monkey ate everything, which is great. Another cultist, obviously. This run is shaping up to be very similar to my last one. But if you're offered a cultist on like before the first rent payment, definitely have to take it. I don't want the general Zarf. I don't mind a bubble. Gives 2, removes itself, and might get eaten by the toddler. And it's just slightly better until it does. Okay, it did get eaten. 69. Okay, yeah, we're doing great with our rent at the moment. We still need a bit of a scaling. We will have another diamond popping out, which will help. Do I want a second monkey? I don't. Do I want a second cat? Not particularly. It does give 2, but I think we can do better. Okay, let's take a rabbit fluff. Just try to push up our rarity chance. 45, that's not great. 375, we made rent with 53 left over. 450 now due in 8 spins. Robin Hood is great. Okay, capsule machine is great, but no, capsule machine is great. Well, hopefully if we get some capsules, it is anyway. Let's take a bar of soap and let's remove our cherry. 51 on that spin. An item capsule is decent. 2 items. Wanted poster and treasure map. Treasure map is pretty decent. I don't want another rabbit fluff, I don't think. Well, we can kind of afford it in the deck. Let's try it. How are we doing? We got in our diamond. Let's take a void stone. It's worth almost as much and it removes itself straight away. 40. 3 spins. We need to get 200 per spin. We need about 70 per spin. Okay, we need a big hit on our toddler. If the toddler can end up in the corner, it did end up in the corner, that's fantastic. Oh, this could be big. 74, 120, excellent. And that saves probably the run, to be honest. Because we should. So we made that rent payment just off the basis of that toddler. And we have 37 left over. 575 due in 9 spins. We don't want any of these. Safe? No, not really. Let's skip it. Time machine could be good. Wouldn't mind picking up another few diamonds. We definitely need to. Let's take a tedium capsule. Does that give? Oh, it gives 10 as well, so it doubles the amount it gives. Interesting. Let's take a void stone. Okay, we're getting 80 that turn, so we're getting 80 every now and again. Do we have a fishbowl? We don't. Let's take a. I was thinking of taking a 5-sided dice, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's take another pinata for the toddler. Maybe we can get lucky again. Let's take a candy for the toddler. A 67, 3 spins. We need 203 spins. Let's skip this. Okay, that definitely helps. 90. Okay, we got half of it. Let's skip this. That's not great, and we need a strong turn on the toddler this turn. That could do it. That might do it. 77. Okay, we're just a bit off, but we do have swear jar for 45, so swear jar saved the run. 575. We made it with 38 left over, but we had to use swear jar. 650 now due in 9 spins. I don't like how close all of these runs are. Mrs. Fruit could be our answer. Cleaning rag is also decent. Actually, cleaning rag is great. We have a few good things for cleaning rag. 55, we're still not getting very much. Let's take another 2-sided dice and let's remove what is the most worthless thing. That's worth 2, that's worth less than 2. Flour is worthless. $87. Okay, another pinata for the toddler is great. Oh, this is fantastic because these will all break into the empty spaces of the toddler. Okay, great hit there. 74 on the toddler. Let's take, I don't want another dwarf. In fact, I might remove that dwarf. Milk, let's take a bubble. Okay, not a great hit there. Does Robin Hood remove targets? It does. So let's take him. We need 300. We need about 60 per spin on average. Okay, we just about made it there. I could take another coal. Hopefully it'll pay out. And we made it on that one. Let's take a tedium capsule because it gives us 10. We're not making great use of this capsule machine on this run. Barely got 50. Is an urn worth more? We have loads of symbols actually, which isn't great. Why do we have so many symbols? I think I have to skip. I think an urn just dilutes the deck too much. Okay, that's great. Got hit by the toddler on the last turn. 60 per turn. We're just barely making enough. Is this going to be enough? 52. We are 1 over. This is very, very tight. So 1 over, 700 due in 10 spins. I think we have to take the diver, and we have to take, do we want Curse Katana, Black Cat, Lucky Cat? I think maybe Black Cat. It's tough to tell. Okay, we need 70 per spin. We got 80 that turn, so that's pretty good. Cultist definitely helps. Okay, we're starting to clean up the deck a bit. That was a very bad spin. Hustling Capsule is good. Gives us 2, so it saves It's back. 60, still 60 on that spin. Is Big Earn good or is Wine good? I think Wine is probably better, right? No, I think Big Earn is probably better. It gives more once it breaks. 80 on that spin. We are so close. Let's take a cherry and I hope it gets the Mrs. Fruit quickly. 70 on that spin. 500 due and we need just under. Okay, we are okay. Now that wasn't a great one, so we need to re-roll for something that gives us instant money. Billionaire could do it. Excellent, landing next to Robin Hood straight away. That's what we needed. 98, so a bit of a buffer. Void Stone rolling in and dying could definitely help. 50, not quite enough. Cook and a half is not enough. Let's re-roll. Pinata for the or buffing capsule. What could buffing capsule hit? Be nice if we could tell what turn protractor was on. Pinata for the toddler is probably the way to go though, right? We have a lot of symbols though. No, I think buffing capsule. It's a 4 times. And it does hit the corner, but unfortunately we're not in tractor. But still made 100. That's great. That's fantastic. Skip this. I think let's put in our treasure chest. We have to make 60 on this spin, right? Come on, 70. Okay, so we made rent. Only 13 left over. Well, this is so close. 777 due in 10 spins. We need something really good. Dame could be that thing. Is happy hour something? Let's take out what's our worst item? Cherry will hopefully be eaten by the Dame. It's probably shiny, but no, they're worth 2. Monkey is, let's take out the monkey. It's not giving us anything extra and it can eat things from the fruit. Okay, that's a good hit on the Dames. 62, not enough. Let's take a tedium capsule. I think a General Zarif actually might save this run. 100, that's very good. A Highlander is great. It's just worth 6. 56, that's not enough. Bear is not good enough. Okay, how can this do? This seems to be a few things procking. 60, just not getting it. Let's take a chemical 7. There's too many cultists, that's the problem with this run. Let's skip this one. Okay, we have our 3rd diamond, that could help. Coal, it's too late for coal. Let's take another billionaire. 92. 3 spins. We need 270 in 3 spins. It's definitely doable. If we got Dame in the corner maybe. Oh, 98. That's definitely... Okay, 200 in 2 spins. How have we gotten worse? Okay, I got it wrong the last time, so... Well, no, 303 spins, 202 spins. Okay, we need a great corner turn the next turn. Can we do it? Who's in the corner? Mrs. Fruit, that's not going to help. No. We are so close. Like this run was just so close. Look how many symbols we destroyed. The toddler saving the run again and again, but just wasn't enough to get it over the finish line. But General Zarf would have been great. Maybe we should have taken that General Zarf we saw early on. Our Eaters definitely didn't help at all. They probably weren't worth it. We probably saw them a bit too late for them to work. It would have probably been better off actually if we hadn't taken them. I think I'm still kind of stuck in this mindset of see an Eater, take an Eater because the scaling is so good. But if we hadn't taken them, we might have gotten more cultists in. Maybe more procs on the diamonds and things. So yeah, on the whole, probably let down by the Eater. Definitely Toddler, MVP of this run, almost single-handedly carried it. I mean, he destroyed what, 20 things. They probably all gave 12. He probably gave like 240 just by himself. Yep. So good run, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We came very close. I'm very happy with this run. We made a few mistakes taking these. It was too late for these. We shouldn't have taken them, but that's the kind of thing you can see in hindsight. I don't think Black Cat may not have been the best choice. We got Capsule Machine, but we didn't really see many capsules. After we got it, we saw one buffing capsule, I think, a few tedium capsules, but didn't see any removal capsules, which I was kind of hoping for to help clear out the deck, get more cultists on board each time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like and subscribe to see more. We'll be back tomorrow with another challenge video, so if you have anything you'd like to see, leave them down in the comment section below and we will add it to the list. And until next time, guys, cheers for now.